telling you, I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you. Oh, I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear.
Welcome back, folks. Game 3 about to begin here on the Alverno Sports Network. Game 3 of the NAC Softball Tournament 2013 edition. Heard Kopaz give you the lineup not too long ago. We'll go over it once more for you. Sarah Housel will get the start at shortstop and bat first for Dominican. Andrea Pinarski will play second base and bat second. Jessica Wood at first base. Emily Mahoney pitching and batting fourth. Caitlin Don't Call Me Bannock Barajas will start at third and bat fifth. Melissa Samaria will bat sixth and play left field. Erica King, designated player in this one, she'll bat seventh. Armani Proctor in right field, she'll bat eighth. Allie Evans in center field, she'll bat ninth. And in the 10th position and catching, Sarah Conway. For Benedictine, Chelsea White will lead off and play second base. Erin Cutlars will play short and bat second. Kaylee Cable will catch and bat third. Kelly Maizala will be in center field, batting cleanup. Alex Daviera at third base. Amanda Straka, she's in right field, batting sixth. Melissa Stock, designated player, she'll bat seventh today. Nikki Powers at first base, she'll bat eighth. And Ashley Parrott in left field, she'll bat ninth. Getting the start, Emily Mahoney once more. Got a 1.73 ERA. She's 20-6 on the season. She's given up she's given up 111 hits in 161 innings pitched. 52 runs, 40 were earned, walked 51, and struck out a ridiculous 235 this season, Josh.
That's a lot.
That's too many. She's got to save some. So, getting the start for Benedictine, Melissa Guzier. Guzier also having a ridiculous season, 1.84 ERA. She's 12-5, 122 innings pitched, given up 111 hits, 40 runs, 32 were earned, walked 39, struck out 47. Opponents hitting 246 against her. So a pitch and duel. At least that's what the books say before the game. You never know what's going to happen here in the NAC tournament. Wind blowing in pretty strong from left to right field here, so we've seen a lot of small ball today, a lot of infield hits, a couple errors here and there, damp, cold weather. It's tough to get a grip on that ball. But we're going to have a game here in just a second. And leading off for Dominican, Sarah Housel. First pitch to her in the dirt. If you're watching at home, Benedictine's in the black and Dominican is in the black. Might be confusing. 1-0 pitch. Ooh, just in there. 1-1.
They like each other so much they wanted to dress alike.
Yeah, why not?
Did you ever do that back in grammar school?
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's wear the same T-shirt today.
It shows solidarity. That pitch hit to left center deep, but at the warning track. Center fielder Kelly Maizala pulls it in.
The second baseman, Andrea Pinarski.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Gotcha. I appreciate it. That'll bring up Andrea Panarski. Second baseman watches that pitch in for a strike. 284 on the season. 25 hits for Panarski and 88 at-bats. 0-1 pitch catches his own. 0-2. And that pitch way outside. 1-2 to Panarski. Jessica Wood up on deck. Pitch ripped, foul. So 1-2 to Panarski. Watches that pitch miss by an inch.
Tough one to take with 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's for sure. You got to battle with 2 strikes, and that just misses the edge. Could have gone either way. 2-2 pitch from Guzier, ripped, foul, and that might have knocked down the OC's nest up there. You might have to rebuild.
Start collecting the twigs now.
Yep, there's plenty down there. 2-2 is the count. Panarski at the plate. Guzier fires. That pitch hit right field, hooking foul, and off the glove of Amanda Straka. That would have been a tough play. Right off her glove. Try it. 2-2.
You know, looking at the OC's nest up there, first time I've noticed a little green on the trees. Leaves are starting to come in.
It's looking pretty nice.
It's good to see. The forest is coming back.
All the way around here. Perfect field conditions. Look at that outfield. Josh doing his work. 2-2 pitch. Ooh, that just missed. Count full now to Panarski. Wood on deck. Guzier fires that pitch, hit weakly behind third base, and Cutlars backing up. Dave Vieira pulls that one in for out number 2, and that'll bring up Jessica Wood. Wood 288 on the season. See what the lefty can do here. Guzier fires, swing and a miss by Wood. And the 0-1 pitch catches his own. 2 strikes. Now to Wood.
See that police car just gave you a ticket? One with its sirens on?
Oh, come on. That pitch misses. 1-2. I've paid more parking tickets in my life than any other human being.
Well.
I swear. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2, mainly all to the city of Chicago.
Yeah.
And I only lived there for like 2 years. I had to take out a mortgage just to pay all those. That pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. And the top half of any number 1 completed. It's Dominican 0, Benedictine coming up.
Get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No. I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No. I get a good feeling, yeah.
welcome back, folks. Beautiful Alverno field here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Weather finally cooperating here. We're in game 3. I'm knocking on wood as I say it, though, because last time I said the rain was gone. About 5 seconds later, we had to stop play. So I'm going to be good.
Just don't say that word.
I won't. Chelsea White at the plate. First pitch in for a strike, eventually called. Mahoney getting the start today. As I said, 1.73 ERA. That pitch missing high, and she has more strikeouts than I have dollars in my bank account, Josh. 235. 1-1 pitch, hit, foul. Try to 1-2. Quite a day for softball. We've seen Dominican win game 1. That pitch just missed inside to White. Dominican beat Wisconsin Lutheran in game 1. That pitch popped up, and Pynarski will pull that in at second for out number 1, and that'll bring up Aaron Cutlars. So CUW beat Concordia Chicago.
I knew Concordia was going to win that game.
You knew it.
I knew it.
You actually tried to bet me.
Yep, but I can't.
No, that's illegal here. NCAA country. Bunt attempt pulled back in time, I guess. 1-0. Cutlars 426 on the season. That one's hit perfectly into left field, but a great sliding catch from Melissa Samaria robs Benedictine of their first hit. Wow. Great glove work out in left field. 2 gone. That'll bring up Kaylee Cable, who's hitting 414 on the season.
Freshman of the year.
Kaylee Cable, 414 on the season, 3 homers, 46 RBIs. Pitch fouled to the soccer fields.
2 of them?
What's that?
2 of them? Or just 1?
Yeah. No, you're right. There's 1. I was going to try to get out of that, but I couldn't really do it.
Yep.
Tried my best. 0-1 pitch. Ooh, that'll miss inside. I don't see the Wolves out there right now, though.
Well,
I don't.
maybe they're.
It's not even your mascot.
Maybe they're having a burger.
Oh, maybe. I would. 1-1 pitch misses. They're the best burgers probably in the city. OC grilling them up. Hey, you can talk them into throwing some cheese on there. Might have to slip them a 50. 2-1 pitch. Ripped foul.
50-cent piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That'll do it.
Maybe a good old. Who's on the 50-cent piece? JFK?
Sounds right.
Or is he on the dollar?
Ooh.
That's a question. I think it's a 50-cent piece. I'm just going to go with it and pretend. 2-2. 2 out. Pitch to Cable. Ripped deep left field. Hook and foul and just dropping.
Maybe I'll check it out on the old Google machine in between innings.
That's a good idea. Google solves so many arguments these days, especially with all the smartphones people have.
Yep.
If there's any...
Unless you have an iPhone, then you can ask Siri. You don't even need Google. Just ask Siri.
All right, mister. I don't have a name for my phone, but it does the same thing, miss. I mean, come on. iPhone. Talk to Siri. I talk to Gallica. 2-2 pitch ripped deep. Hook and foul. Oh, my goodness. That really almost hit the OC's nest up there.
It did.
And that thing.
That's up there.
That's a good 40 or 50 feet up there. Cable flashing some serious power. 414 on the season. As I said, over 40 RBIs. That pitch ripped. Foul. Kelly Maizala in the on-deck circle is lucky she had a bat to fight that one off. So 2-2 yet again.
2 outs.
2 gone. Cable has been battling here. Mahoney gets a sign, fires a pitch. Again, guess where it ends up, Josh? Alverno Forest.
Yep. Where is Schneider when you need her? She lived in there
driving the cart.
Oh, she's been promoted.
She's got the four-wheeler today.
No longer a ball shaker.
Not the shaker.
The chauffeur.
Chauffeur, yeah. Got to get that accent. 2-2 pitch. Ripped, foul, Wilmore, watch out.
They keep coming further and further back. You know, I don't know the angles. Yep. You know that.
Yeah, she's getting a little earlier on each pitch.
Next one's coming right at us.
Right at us. Let's keep these windows closed, Josh. They're shatter resistant, right?
Yep.
Cable's got a lot of power.
Yeah.
You sure? I don't want to test it. 2-2 pitch.
Dive anyway.
That ball's drilled, hook and foul down the right field line, and that's going to drop. Good effort by Proctor. Now she's a little bit late.
10 pitches already at this at-bat.
10? Yowzer. That's how you got to work.
It's not even a full count.
Mahoney has been battling 2-2 pretty much this entire afternoon.
Pretty incredible. She threw the first perfect game in tournament history.
First perfect game. I know we had
second no-hitter.
A no-hitter. Was it Schneider?
Schneider threw a no-hitter, yeah, back in 08.
Our first season on the radio. 2-2 pitch, ripped into left center, back to the wall, deep, and that one is gone. A home run for Kaylee Cable.
Might be a reason why she's freshman of the year. Might have something to do with it.
Might have a reason to do with it. Wow. Flashing a lot of power, a lot of poise, battling off about 7 or 8 2-2 pitches, and finally timing one perfectly deep left center. It's 1-0 off the bat of Kaylee Cable. Now Kelly Maizala steps to the plate. So Maizala hitting .380. Doesn't have a whole lot of RBIs batting behind Cable. Not a huge shock there. As Cable now has 47 RBIs. First pitch checked, didn't go. 1-0. See, they got 2 umpires, and now they don't check swings when they have one available down the third base line. That pitch fouled back. I would just do it to do it, even if it wasn't even close. I have one down there. Why not see if he's paying attention? 1-1 the count, 2 gone here. Kelly Maizala at the plate watches that one miss. 2-1. Mahoney giving up 1 hit. It was the home run to Kaylee Cable. That pitch hit weakly over to third, scooping a throw from Barajas just in time. Man, that was about 1 step away from being safe, but Benedictine gets 1 run, and it's 1-0 here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Now batting for Dominican, the pitcher, Emily Mahoney.
Welcome back, folks. Emily Mahoney to lead things off for Dominican.
See if she can get one back for herself.
Hope so. We've seen her do
got
quite
power.
well at the plate.
Yeah.
350 batting average on the season, also with 3 homers. First pitch missing. 1-0.
The cleanup hitter / pitcher.
That'll miss. 2-0. Don't see that too often,
You don't?
unless you got Giovanni Gallardo on your team.
Oh,
Then you might put him fourth.
he can hit him.
Man, he's got some strength. That pitch fouled back. You know, the best addition to the entire Brewers organization this year,
Yeah.
Craig Counsell on FSN. Love the guy.
Tore it up.
I love that guy.
Tore it up.
I mean, I enjoy Schrader's comments here and there, but Craig Counsell is by far one of my favorite players of all time.
To go along with that, what did you think about Augie?
He's got some input. 2-2 pitch popped up into foul territory.
Wow.
Great grab from Aaron Kotlars. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Not only did she slide and snow cone that one as it was about 2 inches from the ground, but she stopped right in front of the fence.
Coming all the way from.
Short.
Wow.
The third baseman,
Backing up Dave Vieira and doing a dandy of a job. That's out number 1. That'll bring up Caitlin, don't call me Bannock Barajas.
Sorry about that, folks.
Hey,
a little,
miscommunication on,
well,
a couple levels.
yeah.
0-1 pitch. Hit weakly over to first. Scoop by Powers. She'll go to third herself. 2 gone. Just a switching of numbers, really.
2-3, 3-2.
Yeah, you know, I mess up the count all the time. Melissa Samaria steps to the plate. Samaria, 300 hitter on the season. First pitch to her outside. 1-0. 2 gone. Way inside to Samaria. Some news coming from the Illinois baseball department. Looks like Chicago Cubs are kind of getting into it with the city, not knowing what they're going to do with their renovations. That pitch hit weakly to second. White has it. Easy throw to third base, and that'll do things here. And Benedictine still holds the lead, 1-0. We'll go to the bottom half of the second here on the Alverno Sports Network.
I know this for sure. I'm walking out that door, but I've been in town for just now 50 minutes now. Baby, I feel so down, and I don't know why. I keep walking for miles. The city people, they don't understand. No girlfriends, they can't understand. Your grandsons, they won't understand. On top of this, I ain't ever gonna understand. Last night, she said, oh, baby, I don't feel so down. Oh, they turn me off when I feel left out. So I turned around. Oh, I'm never gonna be alright. It was a great big lie if I left that night. Yeah.
And welcome back, folks. Bottom half of the second about to begin. Ryan Larson joined beside SID extraordinaire Josh Larson. Man with the plan and all the knowledge. He knows everything. Alex Daviera steps to the plate, 347 on the season. Mahoney gets a sign, fires. It's in for a strike. Yeah.
So, what's going on at Wrigley?
Well, basically, the new owner, Ricketts is his last name.
Yep.
They want to renovate, $500 million. Pitch hit right up the middle, base hit Daviera is going to round first, but hang tight. It's a good play by Allie Evans to cut that one off and hold Daviera to a single, and that'll bring up Amanda Straka. Yeah, about $500 million renovation to Wrigley Field.
Looks like we got a
being proposed. Pinch runner? Pinch runner into the game for Benedictine. It looks like it's Stephanie Ruvalcaba.
Pinch running for the Eagles. Number 12, Stephanie Ruvalcaba.
So pinch runner for Daviera. Stephanie Ruvalcaba. At first, she'll do the running. Yeah, well, Wrigley wants to renovate, but the new owner wants to put in a big old scoreboard. Bunt down, perfect. Down the first base line. Will be a tough throw to first, and just gets Straka. 4 out, number 1. Sacrifice successful. Ruvalcaba up to second, and that'll bring up Melissa Stock. Yeah, the new owner wants to put in a big old scoreboard, basically to create about $20 million of revenue a season, like most major league teams.
Sure.
That pitch misses inside, but those pesky rooftop owners do not like it, and they actually give about 15 or 17% of their income during the games to the Cubs. They have that in a contract. 1-0 pitch. Sure, Jeff would know a little bit more about it, but from my understanding, I just don't understand why it's a big deal to them. They would make more money even if it blocks some of the view. They're going to get a lot more fans, better facilities, attract more players, a better team, just by putting that up there. 1-1 pitch in for a strike. But what I found pretty funny is one of the rooftop owners basically calling out Ricketts, saying, good luck if you try to move it. I'm sure you guys will default and basically lose the franchise if they move out of Wrigleyville to Rosemont, which I just thought was hilarious. Basically, Rosemont was giving the Cubs free land enough to build everything they want. It just baffled me. 2-2 pitch, hit to right field, very shallow and hooking, just a bit foul.
Yeah, the Cubs have a decent following, so whether they're in
they could be in
North
Wisconsin,
side or
they could move up to here and still be called the Chicago Cubs, and they would still have plenty of people go. I always thought it would probably be almost better. I mean, think of all the tailgating you could have. You could actually park at a Cubs game and not have to take 5 to 6 trains to get to the game. That's all I was thinking. 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Ruvalcaba will stay at second. Yeah, I was laughing to myself pretty hard reading that response from the rooftop owner. Yeah, I'm sure you guys will be okay. Swing and a miss. Great pitch from Mahoney. Out number 2, a big out. That'll bring up Nikki Powers.
The first baseman, Nikki Powers.
Now, if they move it to Rosemont, I wonder if they're going to be smart enough to put a retractable roof on it.
Yeah, the Twinkies weren't smart enough to figure that out.
That pitch popped up into left field, and no one calls off. No one calls out the ball. It falls, it drops. A team error.
Yep.
But a RBI single.
Unfortunately for Mahoney, it's
earned run for her.
Not really an error, so.
Ouch. You got to communicate there. Devastating play. It's now 2-0. And with 2 outs, Ruvalcaba was going full steam the whole way, so got to call those out.
Yep.
2 gone. First pitch to Parrott. Missing 1-0. Parrott on the season, 220. Got White on deck if they can keep it going. That pitch ripped into the Alverno forest. Benedictine this season 24-12 overall. 2 seed in the tournament. They're either the 1 or 2 seed pretty much every single NAC tournament. 1-1 pitch fouled back.
Yeah, those you can always count on Benedictine or Aurora to be 1 and 2. Mix and match.
Seven seasons in a row they've made it to the postseason tournament.
Those are the only 2 teams to make it all 7 years of the conference, right?
Some good schools, good programs there. Pitch misses inside, 2-2. Yep, usually a championship game, Benedictine and Aurora are usually a part of it, if not both teams. That pitch, snap throw down to first. It's 3-2.
Yep, they got 5 of the 6 titles between the 2. CU Dub snuck in there with 1 a few years ago.
3-2 pitch, popped up real high over to first, just out of play. But Jessica Wood pulls it in for the 3rd and final out. But Benedictine grabs 1 more run off a Powers single to left field. It's 2-0 Benedictine here on the Alverno Sports Network. Welcome back, folks. Top of the 3rd about to begin here on the Alverno Sports Network. Beautiful Alverno Inferno Field.
Yeah.
No better place to play softball in this universe. Check swing, swing, popped right back up to Guzier. She'll pull it in for out number 1. And King quickly retired. That'll bring up Armani Proctor.
Kopaz was just mentioning, look how dry the field is already.
Yeah, and we were worried about
the game twice for rain and held up.
And not only that, look at the window in front of the camera, bone dry.
Nice. I'm sure the viewers are appreciating that.
They gotta love it. Yep. What happened to the squeegee you used to have?
I don't know.
You're going to have to find another one. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike.
Might have a stop at the dollar store on the way home.
Or you could just go to a gas station and sneak it in your car. That's what I do. 1-1 pitch, missing outside.
A little confused at first. I was like, I don't think they sell squeegees.
No. That's where I fill up my washer fluid, too. It's tough to do, siphoning it in a straw and all. Pitch misses 3-1. Well, you got to do it somehow.
So you get your paper towels for home, too?
Yep. Well, it's dangerous to drive with a dirty windshield. 3-1 pitch misses. And they'll walk Proctor. Allie Evans steps to the plate for the first time in this one.
The center fielder, Allie Evans.
Going to have walk to the mound. Conference in the circle. Straighten out everything. Maybe try the old hidden ball trick. No?
I don't know.
Josh doesn't like it, so I'm going to say that it's not going to happen. Coach Kate Heidekamp, her 15th season. Talking strategy with the infield and Guzier. Everything's straightened out. We're ready to go. Allie Evans steps in, 2:53 on the season. First pitch to her, just missed by a scotch. 1-0.
What's a scotch?
It's a brand of car stereos. 1-0 pitch. Popped up into foul territory, and that'll drop 1-1.
Is that made in Lithuania?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Could be. One and one the count, one gone, one runner on. Evans awaits the pitch. That one's in for a strike, 1-2. Gozier has gone 2 1/3 innings. Hasn't given up a hit, a run. She's walked one, struck out one. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2 now to Evans. Guzier gets a sign, fires. That pitch hit weakly right back to Guzier. She'll pull it in herself for out number 2. Now we'll get top of the order, Sarah Housel, who's 0 for 1 in this one. Guzier gets the sign, fires. That's just a bit inside. Cable behind the plate. Saw her go quite deep. 1-0 pitch. And that's in there, 1-1. Housel on the season, 310 as a leadoff hitter. 1-1 pitch on the way. Floater just missed outside. Two and 1 to Housel. Guzier gets the sign, fires. That pitch just missed. 3-1. Pynarski on deck. Housel at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swung and crushed, but foul. Try it, full count. And Proctor activated at first. Guzier gets a sign. Cable sets up away. Pitch fouled back to the soccer field.
Just one of them there.
Yep. Straighten it out.
Yep.
But I wanted to ask, why the wolves? Why don't you guys have a big flame to scare away the pigeons? Wouldn't fire scare away pretty much every animal? 3-2 pitch, ripped foul.
Also, burn up the field in the summertime.
That's true.
It's a little dry out there.
Yeah.
I mean, well, and we got the sprinklers going, so probably get put out, you know.
Well, I mean, the wolves aren't real, so maybe we could just have plastic flames. Or you know, one of those.
If there's no heat, would it scare away the birds? I think they'd
probably know. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stick with the wolves. We'll think of maybe something else. I'll try. 3-2 pitch. On the way. Here it is. It's ripped foul. Good diving attempt from Dave Vieira. But Housel's going to go back to 3-2. Proctor's getting tired over
I
at
was going to
first.
say, she's getting a good workout in. Moving on every pitch now.
That's got to be tough.
Yep. Yep.
Well, full count. Cable wants a new ball for pitcher. And James Bassinger is just going to say, okay, yeah, I'll put this one away and give it to you as new in a couple seconds. 3-2 pitch. That's hit deep to right field, but right to Amanda Straka, 4 out, number 3. And that'll do things here. And at the end of 2 1/2, Benedictine 2, Dominican 0 here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us, cause we make the hipsters fall in love when we got our hot pants on and up. And yes, of course we does. We run in this town just like a club. And no, you don't wanna mess with us. Got Jesus on my necklace. Got that glitter on my eyes. Stockings ripped all up the side. Looking sick and sexified. So let's go, let's go. Tonight we're going hard, 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 hard. Just like the world is ours. We're tearing it apart, You know we're superstars. We are who we are. We're dancing like we're dumb, 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 dumb. Our bodies going numb, 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 numb. We'll be forever young, 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 young. You know we're superstars. We are who we are. DJ, turn it up. It's about damn time to live it up. I'm so sick of being so serious. It's making my brain delirious.
Welcome back, folks. We're here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beautiful Alverno Inferno Field. No better place in this dimension to have a softball game. I'm not sure if there's other dimensions in which there's cognitive people, but if there are, they probably play softball.
Think so?
Why not? First pitch just missed to Chelsea White.
Why is it softball? You know?
Yeah, it really isn't soft.
No.
I've gotten hit by it a couple times. It
hurts.
really hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe big ball?
Sure.
I don't know. That doesn't have the
ball?
same ring. Because you don't call baseball, I mean, nickname is hardball.
Right.
Just seems silly. 2-0 pitch. Ooh, that just missed.
No, that reminds me. I forgot to use a Google machine to find out the
50-cent piece.
50-cent piece.
I'm going to put my...
I think it is Kennedy.
Well, I gave you my 2 cents on the subject.
2 or 50?
Aha.
As White walks.
Yeah, there you go. Josh brings you back to softball. Chelsea White draws the walk. Brings up Aaron Cutlars. Cutlars making a dandy of a play at shortstop earlier. In foul territory. Snow-coned 1 inches from the ground, and most importantly, didn't hurt herself sliding in. Perfect slap bunt, but that's right to the pitcher. Not good enough, and that goes for the leadoff runner. We'll get the runner 1 gone. Cutlars safe at first, but White is out. And in all the confusion, Cutlars is just going to take second. We're going to have time.
We're going to see if...
The pitcher was out of the circle with the ball. So if she wasn't paying attention, I believe that's her issue. You have to return the ball to the circle. And we can go to the replay, but I believe Mahoney was standing just behind the circle, close to second base. I mean, we can't really tell with the lines.
Well, looks like.
So how are we going to score that, Josh? How does that work?
We'll give her a stolen base.
Even though the play hadn't finished?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll double check that, but.
Okay. Because wouldn't the play still be continuing until the ball entered the circle?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm asking.
I'll double check
you're
that.
Stat guy.
I think it's a similar situation to
the throw to second base, not in time, but a good throw from Conway.
Similar situation to a walk and a stolen base.
Okay.
You know, it's still
when
the
they're
same.
not paying attention. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
You're right. Now that you say that, the old hustle walk.
Yep.
1-0 to Cable. That pitch smashed. That might go through my living room window. Holy guacamole. Wilmore is going to need a car to get that one. She might have to borrow the four-wheeler from Spearschneider. Wow. 1-1 to Cable. Mahoney comes way inside. Saw Cable go deep to left center in the first inning. 2-1 pitch to her. It's inside, 3-1. Throw back to second after the pitch. Not close.
Speaking of, there it is.
There's Spearschneider in the four-wheeler.
She was back there anyway.
Yep. Well, 3-1 hitters count to Cable. Don't like this. Plenty of power for Cable. Might be suited best to Walker. We'll see. 3-1. Ripped. Foul.
Almost took out her coach
Heidecamp
there.
nearly got very seriously hurt.
Now she stands where you see Coach Ortman stand.
Usually stand
when Wilmore's up,
Wilmore,
or Coach
yep.
McKenzie is when Wilcox is up.
Yep.
She would have been toast. She would have had nowhere to go.
She was.
That was right there.
She knows it. Smart play. Frankly, if I'm the third base coach, I'm in the dugout.
Now they're walking her.
They will intentionally walk Cable. And they tried to fake her out, actually, it looked like.
Called for the intentional, or
and
she
then
just
throw real high and quick inside. That was.
You know, that's a hard pitch in a baseball game, but in softball underhand, that's even harder, it seems.
Well, luckily, nothing bad happened. I mean, Cable was in the box ready to go, so that was, you know, you take your chances with that, but luckily for Benedictine, Cable was in the ready stance. If that pitch would have been close to the strike zone, I feel she would have crushed that.
She would have ripped it.
So she was paying attention. Heads-up play for her, but she draws the walk. 2 on, 1 gone. And that pitch fouled back from Maizala. She's 0 for 1 in this one. And Coach Lucas is going to take a timeout and talk to Mahoney, maybe make a switch. We'll see. Mahoney has thrown 51 pitches so far in this one. We're in the third inning with only 1 gone. You're very good, Josh.
Thank you.
Have you been practicing? Son trying to make an appearance here.
Oh, there it is.
The cameo.
Oh.
I like it.
People at home are really enjoying the picture now.
Yeah. Probably looks like HD in comparison. About an hour earlier. I could probably barely make out the softball field with all the rain. So after the conference and Josh wailing away, we're finally ready here. 1 gone, 0-1 still to Maizala. Mahoney fires. That pitch fouled back. 0-2 now to Maizala. Maizala, 376 on the season. 0-2 pitch, misses high. As I was saying, you know, not a lot of RBIs for a number 4 hitter, but when you're hitting after Kaylee Cable, who we can see just puts so much on her. Hits the throw behind the runner. She goes to third, and she's safe. Caught Lars takes off. Just one too many times going to the well, throwing back to second base. Finally comes back to haunt Dominican.
Heads up play.
At Conway, we've seen her about 3 times this inning just throw to second base. You got to be careful. Caught Lars taking off. She saw the throw, That one's fouled back. Try it again at 2-2. Aggressive running, but some smart running from Benedictine. Now we got runners at the corners with only one gun and a good solid contact here. Should have another runner for Benedictine. That pitch hit weakly to first. They'll throw home, and with no force, that just doesn't make sense.
I don't get it.
The run will score, runners safe, a fielder's choice RBI for Kelly Maizala, and that'll bring up Alex De Vieira.
Just play the outs. It's early in the game.
Absolutely.
You know, it's not out of hand yet.
If it's not that,
just get the out.
Either go-ahead run or 8th run in the 5th inning, you got to go for the sure out. I don't understand trying to get a runner and then trying to have to slap the tag on them, especially when they are off on contact. So one gone, runners at 1st and 2nd. De Vieira pops that one up. It's foul, 0-1. Straka on deck. One gone, runners at 1st and 2nd. The pitch from Mahoney. Hit over to short, and Housel will throw to 3rd to get the lead runner. Now there's 2 gone. Amanda Straka steps up. Straka, 459. She has a sacrifice in this one, so no official at-bat for her. Two gone, we'll see what she can do. Her team's up 3, bottom of the 3rd. Mahoney gets a sign, fires. That'll miss low. Straka digs in, the 1-0 pitch from Mahoney. That's outside, 2-0. Mahoney having some trouble here in the 3rd. Threw a lot of pitches in game 1. She's at 60 right now. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, missed, 2-1. Straka getting a little aggressive. 2-0 count. Seems to pay off for the 459 hitter. 2-1 pitch, swung on, missed, 2-2 now. Mahoney's finding it again. So 2-2, 2 out, 2 on. Bottom of the 3rd. Doesn't quite have the same ring. No. That pitch fouled back. Well, it's been a great day for softball, despite the weather's attempt to send us home early. Mother Nature finally cooperating here. 2-2 pitch, missing inside. Throw back to 2nd again. And bobbled, but Maizala gets back. I like throwing back snap throws, you know, keeping the runners honest. But there comes a point where you just got to focus on the batter.
Yep, especially with 2 outs.
And just playing defense. 3-2 pitch, popped up, foul.
Nope.
Cable giving the effort out there, nearly tripped on her catcher's bag. Luckily didn't hurt herself.
She's got to let that one go.
Yeah.
First of all, it's her teammate. She doesn't want to catch her out.
Right. You don't want to end the inning.
Second of all, it's out of play.
Right. And third of all, you don't want to go Martine Gramatica and get injured on a senseless part of the game. Celebration on the sidelines or going after a foul ball. It's not where you want to get hurt.
Nope.
3-2 now. 2 gone. Mahoney gets the sign, fires to Straka, and that pitch fouled again. We're at about the 400th pitch of the inning. Officially, how many this at bat, Josh? About 10?
9. 10 coming up.
10 on the way. Eventually from Mahoney.
Yep.
Count full, runners are moving at first and second. Here's the pitch. That one is crushed.
Ooh.
To the driveway, but foul.
I think that went over the OC's nest.
That passed his nest.
Yeah.
His little home up there. Who's ever shaking fly balls might need a GPS to locate that one.
Or foul balls.
That pitch popped up and landed foul. You guys should get a little chip inside all the balls.
Yeah.
So you can follow them. Think about it. You can do it to animals.
They stick out pretty well, though. I mean, it's not like they're tough to see.
That's true.
You know.
Especially before the summer here. It's not too green on the trees, but it's getting there.
I like it.
It's a good look here. Count full again. Runners a moving. Here's the pitch from Mahoney. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that'll do things here in the bottom of the third. But Benedictine adds 1, and it's 3-0 at the end of 3 on the Alverno Sports Network.
Thought you'd change the weather, start a little storm, make a little rain. But I'm gonna do one better. Hide the sun until you pray. I'm a tornado, looking for a soul to take. You're gonna see me coming by the selfish things that you did. I'm gonna leave you guessing how this funnel is gonna hit. I'm a tornado, looking for a man to break. Yeah, I'm gonna lift this house, spin it all around, toss it in the air and put it in the ground. Make sure you're never found.
Leading off for the Stars, second baseman Andrea Penarski.
Thank you, Kopez. Penarski leading it off here. Top of the 4th inning, about to begin. Benedictine leading 3-0. Great pitching performance so far from Melissa Guzier, who's gone 3 innings. No hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. First pitch missing, 1-0 to Penarski. Penarski 0 for 1 in this one. 281 on the season. 1-0 pitch, missing high, 2-0. You know, we complain about the weather, but man, we're lucky to get all 3 of these games in today.
Yep.
We have Sunday just in case. That pitch missing.
Well, and with the new format this year,
The ball, that's a strike. New format, yeah, 3
we got
games.
lots of time on Saturday. I mean, there's only two,
two-
possibly 3 games on Saturday.
That's how you do it right there. 2-1 pitch, hit down the
Ooh.
third baseline. Thought that
I
hopped.
thought she touched that one.
Yeah,
while it was
me
still in
too.
fair.
Before it hopped, I thought she might have got a piece of it.
I thought her glove definitely hit that.
But Bernie Mac at third base,
Mr. 3000 doesn't miss it.
he's not going to miss a call.
No.
Also, what was his name in Ocean's 11? He was a pretty funny character in that as well. With the ridiculous hand grip.
Yep.
Remember that? 2-2 pitch hit into left center, but right at Maizala, who's in a dead sprint. And she pulls it in for out number 1, and that'll bring up Jessica Wood, who's 0 for 1 in this one. So,
The first baseman.
first game tomorrow, I believe, 9 o'clock, CUW versus Aurora.
Yep.
Josh will have that game for you. That pitch fouled off of Wood. Yeah, that's when I go to bed, about 9 a.m. No, that's false. I fall asleep at like 7:30. That pitch misses 1-1. Oh, that caught it.
Well,
Another fake out. 0-2.
that one took a while.
Old Bassinger giving me the fake out, and that pitch misses. Umpire Richard Sweeting, probably the best in the business at the fake out. He's got me a couple times this season. Got all the calls right, I got to say that. Got to give him that. Great umpire. He just likes to mess me up. 2-2 now to Jessica Wood. Pitch from Guzier, ripped down the first base foul line, and Hooken try it 2-2.
Into the tarp tube.
That's in the tarp? Oh, no.
Oh, she's going in there.
You guys got to have one of those.
Give it up.
Have a pool cue or something handy.
Yeah. It's all right. I think we have more balls to
Yeah,
use.
we're good. Straka.
Oh, and
Oh,
there
no.
it is. Good effort.
There you go. She's not listening to you.
Straka's like, I see it. I know where it is. I just got to reach it, and she did.
I like it. Good effort out there. Saves the ball shaggers
Yep.
some work. And Alverno, $2.50. 2-2 pitch. Ripped over to first base. Powers scoops it and steps on the bag for out number 2. Actually, those softballs are pretty darn expensive.
I don't think they're cheap.
I think I remember the official ones are above $5 a piece, at least.
Well, the cool thing is, it's one of our sponsors, Worth Sports.
Well,
Provides all the softballs for free to the NAC.
well, that's worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aha. Aha. 2 gone. That pitch hit weakly, but that's going to fall in left field
First
for
hit
a
of the
base
game.
hit. First hit of the game for Dominican.
Mahoney said, I'm the only one throwing a no-hitter today.
That's right.
You know?
She's going to mess things up for Guzier.
The third baseman, Caitlin Barajas.
Nice piece of hitting. She fought that one off just over Kotlar's glove. Good effort out at short, but she was maybe 2 inches taller. She might have had the out. Mahoney safe at first, and that'll bring up Caitlin, don't call me Bannock Barajas. She really had a great game. Unfortunately, I gave her the wrong name for the first half.
Well, you know,
It happens.
there's a little something to that.
1-0 pitch, ripped foul. Little something.
Being an SID, you know,
Yeah.
coaches don't understand. Oh, we'll just switch numbers middle of the season. Not a big deal.
Oh,
You
one
know,
of
stuff
those.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know,
Doesn't always
Cool.
translate to the
Yep.
SID department.
no.
Or me up here. 1-1 pitch to Barajas. Inside 2-1. But Barajas having a great season. 324 right now. Barajas also with 6 homers, 30 RBIs. Wow. 2-1 pitch. Ripped foul. Man, the wind is still blowing in from
Yep.
left field, but all these foul balls hit over there have plenty of power. It's really all about timing right now. 2-2 pitch. That's hit weakly over to second base. White scoops and throws to get out number 3. And Guzier gets out of it, subtracts beautifully on that final out. Thank you, Michael. Let's take us to break. We'll be right back on the Alverno Sports Network.
I said you wanna be starting something, you got to be starting something. I said you wanna be starting something, you got to be starting something. But you're hard to get over, but you love to get under. You're stuck in the middle.
Now batting for the Eagles, DP Melissa Stott.
Thank you, Kopaz. Melissa Stock
You know,
lead things off.
Playing that song to start the inning makes me think I gotta switch up my first inning song instead of playing Let's Get It Started. I think I gotta say.
You got to be starting something.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it. I like where your head's at.
Switching it up tomorrow.
Okay. What? How about when the game's over, you play Beat It? Huh? Same CD?
There we go.
Uh-huh. And during the game, you can play Thriller. If it's a close one. We got a close one here. It's a 3-run contest. Stock fouls that one off her shin. She'll need a second and some dirt to rub on it.
Still cold out there.
Still cold. Yeah, let's not.
I was thinking about opening the window.
Let's not go Superman here.
Nope.
We don't have to save the world. It's nice and comfortable in the press box. Heidi Camp's going to check on her player. Maybe get an athletic trainer to take a gander. And they both said, come on. Do. Josh back on the keys. I'm still waiting for you to get some Darth Vader music for like a relief pitcher or something. I think they'd like that, you know?
Oh,
it's intimidating.
They'd enjoy.
Like pretty much any reliever's entry music, you know? You want to intimidate the other team. And who's more intimidating than Darth Vader? The Emperor, maybe?
Yeah.
He doesn't have music, though.
He's just got that voice.
Yes, Luke. Young Scott. I'll stop right now. 0-2 to Stock after she shakes that one off. Took a ringer to the shin. Swings and misses. Strike 3. Stock goes down swinging. That'll bring up Nikki Powers, who's 1 for 1.
First baseman Nikki Powers.
Yeah, don't get me started on Star Wars. Or as I was saying during the break, The Voice. I've gotten hooked on that show. Ever since last season, I'm hooked.
Do you like the new judges?
Oh, of course. I could not stand Christina Aguilera. She was so negative, and everything was about her. Like she'd always describe something about, let's not go there. Whenever someone did something, she's like, that reminds me of my time. That pitch ripped, foul. Anything reminded her of her career. Everything. And it was just annoying.
Yeah, I don't mind Shakira.
Shakira's pretty awesome.
Fun to look at. Fun to listen to.
Good dancer, good singer. But Usher's my favorite.
Yeah?
I like Usher. He did, pitch in the dirt. 2-1 to Powers. Did during the Michael Jackson tribute, he did Want to Be Starting Something. That guy can dance. Did a good rendition there. That pitch hit deep to left field. Back to the warning track, and a great grab by Samaria for out number 2. Powers just missed an extra base hit. Yeah, she got some power.
The wind wasn't blowing in. May have been gone.
There was a definite chance that ball just missed. Would have been Powers' first home run of the season. Bring up Ashley Parrott, first pitch in for a strike.
You know, in a way, Alverno Field is a lot like Wrigley Field with the wind.
Yeah,
it's a smaller park, smaller fence, but when it blows out, it's gone. But when it's in, it's tough to get it out.
We've seen that. Only 2 home runs so far today. We've seen in past tournaments where in one day we'll at least see a handful, 5, 6.
2 an inning most of the time.
And so far, just 2. They were bombs. 0-2 pitch to Parrott, just missed. Conway doing her best to frame it. Mahoney, 3 strikeouts in this one. 2 walks. 1-2 pitch, swung on, missed, drop, third strike. Conway has it, throws to first in time though. So a strikeout and a 2-3 putout. To end the inning, we'll head to the top of the 5th. It's Benedictine 3, Dominican 0 on the Alverno Sports Network. Back, folks. Top of the 5th about to begin. Samaria leading things off. Pitch ripped, foul. Coach Lucas getting out of the way.
Just a heads up here for those of you who are really curious about the 50-cent piece. It is President Kennedy.
Got it. Oh, yeah, baby.
Now, before I look,
Uh-huh.
who's on the dollar?
That's not fair. 0-1 pitch, bunt pulled back by Samaria. About
Is that
800.
Susan B. Anthony?
Susan B. Anthony.
Oh, they have a few different kinds.
What was that? Sacagawea. She's on one.
Okay.
I can't believe I remembered how to pronounce that correctly. There's a lot. I thought, isn't even Washington on one of them? That pitch hit to left field, base hit. Leadoff hit for Samaria. Now Dominicans got something cooking here to lead things off. Erica King up to the plate, 366 hitter for the Stars. Gets the sign from Coach Lucas. We'll see what's going on.
Grover Cleveland is on one.
Yep.
Statue of Liberty. Man.
They got the Buffalo. Isn't there a Buffalo dollar coin that they always try to get me to buy because it's 20 karat gold and it's going to go up in exponential value opposed to a dollar's inflation? I don't know.
Yeah,
they always try to get me to buy stuff on TV.
Yeah, they're all over the place. Eisenhower.
That pitch outside. Quick throw back to the pitcher. Like that Flex Seal stuff, they're always trying to get me to buy that. I think I might with my car falling apart like that. Maybe
put
it'll
that over the rust.
Yeah, maybe it'll hold the bumper on. That pitch popped up very shallow, short, and Dave Vieira is going to cut off Kotlars and pull that in for the first out of the inning. Now Armani Proctor, who's walked in this, doesn't have an official at-bat. 344 hitter. First pitch, check swing. I guess no swing. No point in asking the first base umpire, I guess. 1-0 on the way. Inside 2-0. Yeah, those infomercials always get me. I always seem to need whatever they want. Or whatever they're selling. The what?
The Ninja?
What's the Ninja?
I think it's like the bullet, the magic bullet. Same thing. It's just bigger, I believe.
That sounds amazing. My magic bullet broke.
You have a magic bullet?
I had one, but it didn't work very long. I have that little couch thing where you have the sumo wrestlers sit on the couch. You know, that little plastic piece.
Outside, 3-in-1.
3-in-1. Yeah. The what do you even call it?
Oh, I know what
you know what I'm talking about. It makes couches that sag in the middle strong, but it's just a cheap piece of plastic. That pitch hit to second base, and White will tag the runner and throw to first for the double play. Benedictine gets out of that one as Dominican had the leadoff runner, but nothing comes of it. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Benedictine 3, Dominican 0 here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Sometimes you just feel tired, feel weak. And when you feel weak, you feel like you want to just give up. But you gotta search within you. Try to find that inner strength and just pull that shit out of you. And get that motivation to not give up and not be a quitter. No matter how bad you want to just fall flat on your face. Till I collapse, I'm spilling these raps. Long as you feel them to the day that I drop. You'll never say that I'm not killing them. Cause when I am not, then I'ma stop pinning them. And I am not hip-hop, and I'm just not Eminem. Subliminal thoughts when I'ma stop sending them. Women are caught in webs, spin them in hawk venom. Adrenaline shots, the penicillin could not get the illin to stop. Amoxicillin's just not.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the fifth about to begin. Ryan Larson joined by SID extraordinaire Josh Larson.
Hello.
The man of the year, according to Time Magazine.
Really?
Yeah. It's
I'm
going
honored.
to be released later in the month. So look for that, folks. That pitch on the edge. Mahoney gets a strike. White, who made a dandy of a play to end last inning, leading it off here. Oh, one pitch misses inside. 1-1 to Chelsea. Chelsea is at 0-1 in this one. Just falls under 400 for the season. That pitch misses outside. Really having a fantastic season. 43 hits and 107 trips for White. 2-1 pitch misses. Try it 3-1. Knock on wood, it's been a very clean game defensively, except for maybe one play. That pitch fouled back.
Well,
The soccer field.
which player are you referring? The throw to home?
No,
Or
I guess
the
two. You're
Left
right.
field. You got it. You
The
got
left
it.
field, you got it.
Not I got it. You got it.
That's going to get you into trouble every
Yep,
time,
yep.
especially when I'm on your team. 3-2 pitch.
Then it's always you got it.
Yep. You don't even look at me when it's hit to me.
Nope.
Just hope that someone else can get out to right field as soon as possible.
Right field.
Right field. You're right. I'm number 11 of 9 most of the time. 3-2 pitch on the way to White. That'll miss inside. And White draws the leadoff walk. That'll bring up Cot Lars, who's 0 for 2 in this one.
Like the name.
The shortstop.
Cot Lars? Or White?
Cat Lars.
Cot Lars?
Yeah.
That's a nice name.
Yeah. I like the end of it even more.
Aha! There it is. There he is. First pitch. Bunt right to Mahoney. No play, but at first, and just missed it. Cut Lars hustling the whole way. Coach Lucas wants a conference or to talk with the umpire. I don't know. That looked like it was a tie.
I thought you beat it.
Yeah.
It was close.
It was
Definitely
close either way. And umpire letting the bench know to keep the respect intact during the game. And after that, we're all set.
Now batting for the Eagles, the catcher, Kaylee Cable.
Oh, no one out. Runner is at first and second. That'll bring up Kaylee Cable, who was kind of intentionally walked last time.
Yep.
Tried to fake her out. First pitch inside. See if we got the unintentional, intentional walk going here. I'm sure not going after Cable.
No outs, though. It's a tough one.
I don't know. She's been ripping some of these pitches. Bunt pulled back. Strike called. Throw back to second. Not in time.
See if White takes off on one of those like her teammate did last time.
Ravulkaba, I believe, had a throw behind her, and she took off to third. 1-1 pitch. Ripped. Foul. That's what I'm saying. She is pretty much timed Mahoney. That's why I would not throw to her. She seems to just have her time. I mean, we're talking fractions of second, which make the difference between a home run and a foul ball about 50 feet. But Cable really zeroing in. I'm not going to her. 1-2 pitch. On the way. Right at the shortstop and off Housel. They're going to send White home, throw to third way high. Meanwhile, Cable will advance to second. That was an error, but that would have been a tough play. That was right at her. And now Housel shaking it off. Must have caught her right on the forearm under her glove there. Coach Lucas is going to go check on her player. I do believe this doesn't count as a trip to the mound unless she walks in there. All right. So athletic trainer will take a look at Housel. She's going to get charged with an error. I'm telling you, that was close. Cable really sized that one up.
Was right in front of her, though.
Right.
Probably a play she has to make.
Absolutely. I mean, if that's an inch one way or the other, I think that's a clean base hit. I mean, she got plenty of on it. But runners second and third, nobody out. Kelly Maizala, who's 0 for 2 in this one, but has an average in the 370 region. First pitch in for a strike. This whole lineup for Benedictine having some really good averages. 0-1 on the way inside to Maizala. In fact, only hitters number 8 and 9 for Benedictine are under 340 as a hitter. It's not bad. And your 7th hitter is hitting 340. But Maizala, 373 on the season. Hacks at a 1-1 pitch, hits it foul to the batting nets.
Still a cage.
Still a cage.
Yeah, why not?
It's just
You know,
cage of
net
twine.
Metal.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah, it really doesn't ring to go to the nets and work on the swing. 1-2 pitch. Fouled back. Heads up. Maizala for 2 in this one, has an RBI, has an opportunity with any kind of contact here. 1-2 pitch. That will miss. Maizala, did she hit the infamous hit to, well, I guess it was a fielder's choice to right field, and that's when they went home?
That may have been, yes.
I believe she got that RBI. 2-2 pitch, hit weakly right in front of the pitcher. Great
Nice
grab
play.
from Mahoney. Takes that one off her shoe tops for out number 1. That's going to bring up Alex De Vieira.
Third baseman, Alex De Vieira.
De Vieira 1 for 2 in this one. Rounded out on a fielder's choice. So has herself single 350 on the season. Not bad at all. First pitch, ripped foul.
Pitch number 100 for Mahoney there.
Do we have stats from game 1?
Did give them to you.
Yeah, but that's not saying much.
can look it up.
I hope you
I'm
can.
on top of that.
I thought she was north, close to 120 pitches.
Well, they only went 5 innings, though.
Oh, that's right. That pitch popped up and
boy.
hooking into the bullpen for Benedictine. She had to be close to 100, I thought, even though they only went 5.
And then she had a perfect game. You still think it was close to 100?
No. Thought she worked a couple batters, though. I'm going to go with 80, 85.
Or you could go with 54.
Not even close. I'm done, folks. Josh is going to take over from here. That pitch misses 1-2 now.
38 for strikes in that first game.
Well, you see, 50 plus 38 is close to 100.
But
maybe that's
you
what
don't
I
get
thought.
2 pitches for
No,
strikes.
no, you don't. I'm just trying, Josh.
Ooh.
1-2 pitch.
That looked like it
checked
hit
off
the
Dave
bat.
Vieira's bat. That should be a foul ball.
Yeah, I agree.
Coach Lucas should be out there talking to the umpire. That was definitely
agree
a
with
check
that.
swing off the bat.
Guess not, though.
Well, Dave Vieira with an unofficial RBI on that one. I honestly, I really don't know why there's not any conference with the official. That really clearly went off her bat. That was a foul ball. But they'll let it go. 2-2 pitch. Hit weakly to third. Scoop and a throw to first. Up the line, but tag applied either way. And that means Dave Vieira is out, and that'll bring up Amanda Straka, who's 0 for 1 in this one. Josh, I don't know. I don't know. That was a foul.
Yep, I agree. If it didn't hit her bat, it hit her hand. Should have been a dead ball.
Either way.
One way or the other.
Should have been dead ball. Runners stay put. With Benedictine gets the run, it's now 5-0. One and 0. That pitch misses high by an inch. Straka at the plate, batting .453. 2-0 pitch on the way from Mahoney. Ooh, that one missed somewhere. 3-0 now. Two gone here. Runner over at third. That pitch eventually called a strike. 3-1. Mahoney gets the sign from Conway and fires. That pitch hit into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. RBI single for Amanda Straka. That'll bring up Melissa Stock. If Stock can score,
and
that could end this one. Looks like we might have
a pinch hitter. 23 coming in.
Aaron Pondo for Benedictine.
23.
Yeah, not 32.
23.
Guys, 23. We're not going to mess that one up again today. So Aaron Pondo is going to pinch hit for us. Pondo listed as a pitcher so far this season. He's got 5 hits and 14 at-bats, .357 average. Two gone here. Mahoney fires. Slow steal attempt on. And throw is off target and a little bit late. So stolen base for Straka.
And I think the Eagles might be trying to end this one early.
Trying to save their arms. Some people might think they're running it up, but really in tournament setting, you want to play as few innings as possible.
Yep. Save those pitchers.
Absolutely. You might have to play 3 games in one day. Swing and a miss from Pondo. Tournament setting, anything goes. that 8-run rule is your friend. If you can get there, 1-1 the count to Pondo. This is inside, throw back to second base, not in time. Got to be careful with those throws behind the runner. We've seen Benedictine play it very aggressive. They've taken off on one of those so far. 2-1 pitch. In for a strike, 2-2. Two and two gone. Runner out at second. Pondo awaits the pitch from Mahoney. Here it is. That one misses high. Count is full now to Pondo. Powers on deck. Mahoney gets the sign, fires. That pitch hit right up the middle, right under the glove of Pynarski. Might have had a play to keep it from going to the outfield, but it would have been a tough throw for her. But Benedictine will score one. And it's now 7-0. Nikki Powers steps up. Powers 1 for 2 with an RBI in this one. Two gone, Pondo at first. Powers at the plate. We've seen her flash some power. Nearly took one real deep to left field, but the wind knocked it in just enough for Melissa Samaria to make the grab out there in left. 1-0 pitch. At check swing and excuse me swing right up the middle. And Housel will bring that one in for the third and final out. And at the end of 5 completed, Benedictine 7, Dominican 0.
A modern day warrior, mean strike. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean.
Welcome back, folks. Top of the 6 about to begin. Dominican trailing by 7 here to Benedictine. Josh, now we're talking about scoring in the break. First pitch from Gozier misses. And defensive indifference, we know in baseball, I believe it's 4 or more runs. Late in the game, that pitch hit over into foul territory. Stolen bases aren't stolen bases. They're called defensive indifference. And we're talking about it here in softball. For a while, there was none.
Yep, stolen base no matter what.
And now they've brought it back in, but trying to figure out when it applies is kind of tough. Josh saying you could be up 7, that stolen base last inning. That would have been a stolen base and not defensive indifference.
Well, when you're the home team, you know, batting last in the game, that 8 runs makes a difference.
Right.
But say you're hitting in the top of the inning, you know, past the fifth or later.
Pitch hit in the left center. That's going to get down for a base hit. It'll get to the wall. Evans is going to round first and be in second with a standing leadoff double, and that's exactly what the Stars need to get it going. And Sarah Housel is going to step up to the plate, try to keep it going. for the Stars. So basically,
But say you're in the top of the inning, and you're already up 8, you're up 9 now. Like
those are
then it's like, yeah, those don't really.
So
matter.
basically, a home team can't get defensive indifference. Is that what you're telling me?
It's tough.
I guess could you in the first 4 innings?
Sure. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
That's it.
You're up 20 and
you get that one. Okay.
in the 4th inning.
That pitch hit deep to center field, but not deep enough. And Mazzala pulls it in right center as that one tailed off. And 1 gone. That'll bring up Andrea Pynarski, who's 0 for 2 in this one. Only 3 hits for Dominican, as Guzier has been pitching a dandy. Been going at hitters, only has 1 strikeout, 1 walk, but only giving up 3 hits in 5 1/3 innings. And efficient. That pitch outside. Really, that's what you wanted to do with Benedictine. They've got some great defensive players out there. Why not let the batters hit it to them? We've seen some great plays by all of the defenders. Kotlar has really made a great play in foul territory earlier.
Going back to the defensive indifference.
2-0 pitch.
It's not always about how much, or it is about how much you're up. You know, say tie game, runners at the corners. 1 takes off, goes to second. That run really doesn't matter. You know, say it's the bottom of the
So that
the
would
final
be
inning.
indifference.
Yep.
That pitch hit to third and just hook and foul before Daviera can get a glove on it.
You know, they try to get you to chase. You're
Right.
not, you know, it's a fielder's choice.
2-2. That pitch hit into right field and falling into foul territory. But Straka pulls it in for out number 2 and holds Evans at second, as she is just one of many that Dominican needs. So they'll probably hold her real tight. No sense in getting that runner out when you're down 7. You need all the runners you can get. First pitch to Wood, missing 1-0. That pitch hit into center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Coach Lucas will hold Evans at third. As I said, you don't want to chance it here. You're down 7.
Mahoney in the box.
Mahoney steps up. Mahoney, great hitter. I mean, she's a pitcher, but can't tell it from her average. She's .352 on the season. She's got 3 home runs, 20 RBIs, 6 doubles. Pitch misses, 1-0.
One of the Stars' 4 hits so far today as well.
One of the stars, I guess you could say.
You betcha.
1-0 pitch. Hit over to third base. Daviera has it easy. Throws to first in time for out number 3. That'll do things here in the top half of the 6th inning. Benedictine 7, Dominican 0 on the Alverno Sports Network.
So many girls in there, where do I begin? I see this one, I'm about to go in. Then she says, I'm here with my friends. She got me thinking, and that's when I say, where them girls at, girls at, ooh. Where them girls at, girls at, ooh. Where them girls at, ooh. So go get there, we can all be friends. Hey, bring it on, baby, all your friends, you the and I love that body. You wanna ball explicit, I swear you're good, I won't tell nobody. You gotta be FF, I wanna see that girl, it's all women invited. Hairdos and nails, that Louis Chanel, all up in the party. Presidents in my wallet, no rules, I'm bout it. Blow the whistle for the hottest. I got it. Shorty, it's never too much. Keep me doing too much. 10 to 1 of me, I can handle that love. Bottles in my reach, we can all get buzzed. Holla, cause I'm free to whatever, there's no rush.
So many boys in here, where do I begin? I see this one, to go in. Then he said, I'm here with my friends. He got to thinking, and that's when he said,
Where them girls at, girls at? Where them girls at, girls at? Where them girls at, girls at? So go get there, we can all be free.
PB, who's People Bryson? 2 years ago, I renewed my license. Anyway, why'd I start my verse like that? You can suck on you can suck on No, I don't endorse that. Pause that, abort that. Just the other day, I go to London. Saw that kids in the street, paparazzi, all that. Hey, what can I say? Day. Coming through the club, all the girls in the back of me. This ain't football, why the they tryna tackle me? Really? I peeped dude at the bar like Billy, looking like he want a good time like Billy. Said he got a friend.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the 6th inning. About to begin. 7-0 Benedictine over Dominican. Benedictine, 6 hits. Scored 7 times off those 6 hits. Only 1 error for Dominican. A couple mistakes in the field. Led to a couple runs here and there. Pitch misses outside. We got a new pitcher.
Yep.
Haley Locker for the Stars.
Locker, 3.40 ERA on the season, 3-1 record.
That pitch missed somewhere.
47 innings on the season.
3.4 ERA. Not bad. See what she can do if she can keep Benedictine off the scoreboard. That's all she can do here to keep her team going. Benedictine, if they can get one more, they could end it early. That pitch hit right up the middle, a base hit. Nearly took Locker with her. Evans takes a bad route on that one, and it's going to get back to the wall. And what might be a double should have been a single. Will be a double, but I tell you, that ball took a funky hop out in center field for Evans.
The second baseman, Chelsea White.
So, lead off double. Wonder how Benedictine's going to play it here. They're not bashful at just trying to end it with an 8-runner.
Yep.
And nor should they. In tournament play, you really just got to keep your arms fresh, and that's the goal. First pitch, bunt on, down. It's a good one down the first baseline. Throw to first, off target. Throw to the plate, not in time, and that'll do it. An error at first base from Andrea Panarski leads to the end of this one. So that'll do it here. It's going to be a final score of 8-0. We're going to take a little break, recap everything. We'll be right back here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Just
Welcome back, folks. All done here. Game 3 of day 1 in the NAC Softball Tournament 2013 edition. I'm going to recap the stats of Game 3. Winning pitcher in this one is going to be Melissa Guzier. She goes to 13-5. Emily Mahoney now drops to 20-7. She'll pick up the loss. Pitching, Mahoney went 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, 7 runs, 5 were earned, walked 3, struck out 4. She faced 22 through 117 pitches, and her ERA now at 1.89. Haley Locker tried to come in relief in the 6th inning. She gave up 1 hit, 1 run. It was not earned. She faced 1 batter officially through 5 pitches, and her ERA now at 3.4. Melissa Guzier in 6 innings gave up 4 hits, no runs, walked 1, struck out 1 through 88 pitches, and her ERA now at 1.75. Offensively, for Dominican, Sarah Housel had 3 at-bats. Andrea Pinarski had 3 at-bats. Jessica Wood had 1 hit and 3 at-bats. Emily Mahoney in 3 at-bats had 1 hit. Caitlin Barajas had 2 at-bats. Melissa Samaria in 2 at-bats had 1 hit. Erica King had 2 at-bats. Armani Proctor had 1 at-bat. Allie Evans had 2 at-bats and recorded 1 hit. For Benedictine, Chelsea White had 1 official at-bat, no hits, scored a run, walked twice. Erin Kotlars in 3 at-bats had 1 hit, scored 2 runs. Kaylee Cable in 2 at-bats had 1 hit, 1 RBI, 2 runs. She had the big bomb to left center. Kelly Maizala had 3 at-bats, had 1 RBI. Alex Daviera had 1 hit and 3 at-bats. Amanda Straka in 2 at-bats, had 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 RBI. Melissa Stock had 2 at-bats. Erin Pondo pinch hit. She had 1 at-bat, 1 hit, 1 RBI. Nikki Powers had 3 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 RBI. Ashley Parrott had 3 at-bats, 1 hit. It was a double, and she scored the final run of this one on a fielder's choice. So Ashley Barrett, 3 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 run for her. Player of the game, it's a tough one, but I'm going to have to give it to Melissa Guzier, who pitched a fantastic game, really efficient. 6 innings, gave up only 4 hits, walked only 1, struck out 1. She was pitching to contact, but she did it perfectly today. Didn't give up 1 run. Let her defense do the work for her. That's what you want out of your pitcher. So congratulations, Melissa Guzier, your player of the game for Game 3 of the tournament. Well, folks, appreciate you tuning in today. We're going to hopefully have a lot more softball tomorrow. We'll see how Mother Nature plays it. But we'll be here at 8:50 tomorrow morning, I hope. Weather pending. Tune in on Alverno Sports Network to catch the final of this tournament. Game 4 starts at 9 p.m. of day 2 of the NAC tournament right here. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Ryan Larson for Alverno and SID Josh Larson. Thank you very much. This has been the Alverno Sports Network.